This is Susanna Bowling and the Times Square Beat, and we are at the opening night of Rock and Roll Refugee. And we have rock and roll royalty with us right now.
So sweet.
What was it like to have paved the road for Janis Joplin, Tina Turner? You were the first.
Well, yeah, it started a long time ago for me, so I paved roads, Sometimes that's good, and I guess sometimes it's not, because I was always in the forefront. I think opening a road is the lesser heard from. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but anyway, listen. As you could tell from the play, it's in my DNA to survive. And I didn't go into singing because that's what I chose. I went into singing because it was a way to make a living for me.
Was it also your therapy? I also was abused at a very young age.
What?
I also was abused at a very young age.
Right.
So I understand that drive, that kind of passion. Did that drive you as well?
Oh, absolutely. And also what drove me was the fact that my ears became sponges because I didn't speak a word of English. So I learned how to speak English through a radio. I used to listen to a late night show called The Catman, which was Danny Stiles from New Jersey. And I used to glue my ears to that radio, which Uncle Louie bought me, my brown Uncle Louie. And that's how I learned how to speak English, is through music. So really, it was embedded in me at a very young age.
What was the first song that you sang?
When I pulled on the guy's Stupid Cupid, Connie Francis. And then I went into Lonely Nights by The Hearts, which my heart lies in the old doo-wop R&B. That's where I come from.
You performed with a lot of the greats. Who did you perform with?
The Rolling Stones, the Kinks, the Yardbirds, Manfred Mann, the Hollies, and in the United States, Janis Joplin, Grand Funk, you name it. I was there in the 70s when it was all happening. And
Were you at Woodstock?
No, we were on the original poster, though. My guys in 10-wheel drive did not want to do it because there wasn't enough money involved. I could kill them right now.
What would you say to people that are starting up in the rock and roll business now?
I feel bad for them. I really do, because coming from my school of music, which is clubs, 6 shows a night, you really get to hone into your roots and your music. Today, it's so much harder. Today, we have a bunch of followers. I mean, if, let's say, now everyone wants to sign another Adele. See, so it's like the Pied Piper. Record companies really don't exist. Hopefully new ones will pop up, but the old ones were eaten up. They eat up each other. Universal owns everything. Atlantic, I mean, they're gone. They're gone. The A&R men that used to go to clubs and look for bands and talent, the A&R guy that used to hold on to an artist, if the first record didn't sell, they'd go for a second and a third and a fourth if they believed in something. Today, if you don't sell by at least 300,000, they're going to drop your ass, excuse my language. But they're going to drop you, This is not a good... To me, I am so thrilled that I started when I did. Because if I had to go into it today, you better have some money back in you, girl or guy. You better have some people and money behind you. I didn't have to do that. I used to go to a gig with Goldie and the Gingerbreads, come back and buy a car. Wow. That's right. For that time, we made a lot of money. And yeah, we were a female band, and a lot of the guys didn't think we could play until we started to play. And then when we started to play, they went, oh my God. Well, the first words were, you broads really know how to play? We'd say, no, we're just joking. We're going to set up on stage and joke all the way through. He goes, oh, my God. We got up on stage and blew their minds.
Now, you have a book right now, and from what I understand, you might have an album coming out?
Oh, I have a few albums. Yes, I have a new one coming out soon. But I have an album right now that this play was written around. So, you see, Cheesecake Girl. That's the album is called, the The CD is Cheesecake Girl. The book is Lollipop Lounge, Memoirs of a Rock and Roll Refugee.
And what will the new album be called?
You know, I'm not sure yet because it's all going to depend on what kind of feel I have when I finish all the songs. Right now, I'm up to the 7th song.
Well, I look forward to seeing this, and thank you so much.
Thanks so much for doing it.